What's going on? I'm Justin, and this is episode 13 of Game Rants. And today, I'm once again joined by my brother. He's back for episode. This is your third episode, right?
Fourth.
This is 4? Is this really 4 for you?
I think so.
Oh, no. Okay, I didn't count you as a group.
Kingdom Hearts, Smash, review, Pokemon.
And then this. So, yeah, this
Yep.
is 4. Okay, sweet. So, you're used to the format at this point.
I'm a regular, basically.
You're a regular. You're basically my regular co-host because you live in the same house as me.
I'm an easy person to get.
I know, you are. Because I have to schedule people to come over here, and that's too much work. But anyways, our off-topic discussion of the day is...
I liked when you called it an icebreaker in the last one.
All right, I'm going to call it an icebreaker from now on. I'll make that a permanent change. It's an icebreaker.
Okay.
All right, the icebreaker is, do you think you're smarter than the average person?
What?
I got this from Ryan Higa's podcast called the Off the Pill Podcast.
What kind of question?
Do you think you're smarter than the average person?
I mean, there's not a good answer.
There's a perfect answer for it.
Because if you say yes, you sound horrible.
And if you say no, you're an idiot. So go
Yeah,
ahead and say
exactly. So there's no good answer.
I know, I wanted to throw you off. So what's the answer?
I don't like...
Justify your answer.
I don't like this question.
Why? I like it. That's why.
So the average person in the world?
Correct. We'll go the world.
I would say yes then.
You would? I would say yes too.
Because there are a ton of uneducated people out there.
Yeah, I would agree with that as well.
And I want to clarify book smart. Street smarts, I am dumber than the average person. 150,000%. Book smarts, I would say in the world, I'm smarter.
Yeah, I think there's different kind of, you could assess it on a different kind of intelligence too.
Yeah.
Because like if it's like how intelligent I am at something random like farming, oh god,
Yeah.
I'm in the bottom 10%.
Exactly.
For sure. But if it's like
I don't know. I've played Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon, so I'd say
I know everything
I'm
about
pretty good at farming.
Oh my gosh. But if it's something I'm actually good at, yeah, sure. I mean,
Survivor knowledge, I'm in the top 1% probably.
oh, you're 1 percentile for sure. Pokemon, I might be top 20%, maybe, and even that's a stretch because there's some things I don't know.
In the world, like
Yeah, worldwide,
I don't think.
I'd put myself in top 20.
But are you counting everybody in
Correct.
the world? Because I don't think that 1 in 5 people know more about Pokemon than you.
Okay, fine.
I'd probably put you in the top like 2%.
2?
Well, yeah, because not everybody is a Pokemon fan.
Oh, that's hella high.
And then
I think that's too high.
of the Pokemon fans, a lot of those are casual fans.
It's true. I mean, I do have the Pokemon website
I would,
pulled up.
yeah, I would probably say top 2.
All right, fine. I'll go top 2.
If not even higher. I don't know.
No, what about so like let's go like K through 12 education level. So like let's say everybody in the world takes the GED.
Okay.
And where do you think you score on that range? Like what percentile? Like what percent do you think you're in?
Everybody in the world takes it.
Correct. Every single person takes the GED.
With their current knowledge.
Correct. At 9 a.m. tomorrow. They don't know they're taking it at 9 a.m. Like, they take it, like, right now.
Oh.
With your current knowledge set, where do you think you score?
This is uncomfortable. This is even worse than...
Why?
I don't know. Oops. I would say...
That was my phone. Distraction.
I mean... I'm overthinking it. I would say like 75%.
You're
75th percentile.
Oh, so you're high. You're saying you're higher, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was thinking. Because I'm like, wait, you think?
And now I'm a douchebag.
No, I think that's just based on logic.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it's a GED. I mean, maybe some like Swedish kid's gonna outscore me. I think I'd maybe be 60.
But then you also have to think like people who have been in high school more recently than me
are gonna beat you.
Probably gonna beat me.
But there's like kids who aren't gonna beat you, obviously.
Right.
And there's like adults who...
I don't know. There's some smart little children out there.
There are adults who... How many Sheldon Coopers are there in the world? None. There's some, like, adults that are going to completely just tank it because they don't use this knowledge on a daily basis.
Truth.
Like, I've been out of high school for 6 years, and I barely remember anything about chemistry.
Yeah.
And, like, that would be on the GED, and I'm screwed. Or, like, the only thing I remember from stupid Algebra 2 is x equals negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. You said it wrong.
B squared minus 4ac.
It's, okay, you said it right. I guess I misheard you. But, yeah. I guess that's...
Wow, I'm an elitist.
We've gone way too much into depth about intelligence, but now we're going to go to Facebook questions.
You hate us both, especially me.
Now that you both think we're overconfident douchebags, we're going to go to Facebook questions, mostly written by Morgan. Because
thanks, Morgan.
Shout out to you, Morgan, if you're listening.
Without her, there would be no podcast
yes. So right away, I'm going to answer one of her stupider questions.
You should preface this like what you did.
Okay, so what I did is I put out a post like yesterday, a couple days ago.
On your Facebook page.
On my
Facebook page.
Justin Ewing Media, like the Facebook page. Mm-hmm. It's not JUSTinTHElight.
Link in the description below.
Yep, it is in the description of every video. You are correct.
You're welcome.
I couldn't get JUSTINTHElight because apparently that was already taken. So I'm Justin Ewing Media. But anyways, Morgan's dumb question. Do you like video games?
I thought you were ending with that.
How would you answer? No, I have another one.
No, I hate video games. Get me out of here.
Me too. Yeah, I really hate them, even though I have a podcast dedicated to them. I have a Let's Play that I play 3 times a week for 30 minutes.
Wonderful question.
Great question, Morgan. 10 out of 10.
They're all not gems like that one.
Oh, they're all not gems
like that's
that
the
one.
Cream of the crop.
Yeah. That is the cream of the crop. And also, I want a soundboard. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I heard I'm listening to the episode currently where there is a soundboard.
I want a real soundboard.
No, yeah.
Not 2 meme lords sitting next to me. Okay. Morgan's first real question is, how do you feel about professional gamers?
I mean, if you can make money doing it, and you love it, more power to you.
The first thing I thought of is that kid you went to high school with that dropped out to become a professional Guitar Hero player.
I forgot about him.
That's literally what jumped into my mind.
I mean, I'm sure there were other reasons. Like, he probably... I don't know. I don't know.
That kid was weird.
Yeah.
I remember. But let's take it a step further.
Watch, he's gonna find this podcast
because I feel the same way. Do you think it should be broadcasted on something like ESPN, or is it a sport? Because I have an opinion on
this. Is it a sport in the traditional sense? I don't think so.
Neither do I. I don't think it's a sport. Is it something that takes a lot of time to master? Is it something that takes a lot of skill? Yes.
Yeah.
But is it a
not
sport?
Physical
No.
in any way.
It's not physical in any way. I need that physical aspect.
No,
it's not.
No.
Do you think it should be broadcast on something like ESPN?
I mean, ESPN is for sports.
So you would say no.
I would say no.
You think it needs its own platform?
I would say its own channel. It could be its own channel.
It could be its own channel on television. Yeah. Will have its own network.
I mean, I get that it's like a competitive thing, but
for sure.
I mean, not to bring up Survivor again, but like Survivor is competitive, and people wouldn't consider Survivor a sport, and Survivor's not on ESPN.
I always take it back because I get in arguments with people about what is a sport all the time.
Yeah.
And
cheerleading is a sport. I
don't think so.
I think it is.
I think it can be. I don't think
they have cheerleading competitions, and that's
different. But the place I take it to is show choir a sport? If you're unfamiliar with what show choir is, it's singing and dancing on a stage. You would be surprised. There are different parts. The Midwest is big for show choir. That's a Midwest thing. But It's like literally you sing and dance.
I mean,
with
this is me
choreography
coming
on a
from
stage.
watching Glee all the time.
So no, yeah,
yeah, I guess.
And like regular show choir isn't even like Glee is a production.
I mean, it's dancing and singing and.
Do you think that's a sport though? Should I be able to turn on ESPN and watch the local show choir competition? Well, not the local one, like the world champion show choir.
Mean, yeah.
They have the show choir draft.
Don't they also show like the spelling bee on
Do they
ESPN?
really? They used to. No, I don't know what they do with that anymore.
And that's not really a sport. So if I changed my answer, if they have shown the spelling bee on ESPN, then why not show video games? Because spelling is not a sport. So, I mean, it's competitive, like, so I guess it really depends on what ESPN has shown in the past.
Well, I'm Googling it right now. Yeah, they definitely have.
Then
they showed it like last year.
Yeah, then
on
I guess
ESPN.com.
they can show video games too.
I mean, I guess, sure.
Because spelling is definitely not a sport.
Spelling ain't no sport.
It's competitive though.
That's
so
true.
I mean, if it's just a platform for
competitive natured things,
yeah.
Sure. But what does ESPN stand for?
I'm gonna guess that it has something to do with sports. S for sports and N for network.
It stands for Entertainment and Sports Programming Network.
Entertainment. There you go.
So I guess technically it does.
My answer is now yes.
All right.
Show it on ESPN.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay. All right. Morgan's next question is favorite gaming console / device.
I also want to say that Justin read all these to me, but I really wasn't paying attention when he said them.
I'm also answering
so I don't
them,
remember
too.
what any of them are. So this is catching me off guard. Why don't you go first, because I need to think about this one. Wait, read it one more time.
Favorite gaming console / device.
Okay.
And she wrote, do they each have their own benefits? But I don't understand. I don't understand what that means.
Ooh.
So I'm just going to go with the first part of the question. Morgan,
Clarify in the comments.
Yeah, clarify in the comments.
And we'll
Morgan.
respond
I'll respond to the comments. I guess this is really tough. This is like picking one of my favorite children.
I'm trying to decide if I want to go based on nostalgia.
That's what I'm trying to decide.
Or what I've put the most hours into, or what I have the most favorite games on.
I think I have to go with the Switch. I'm really gonna pick the Switch.
That's in the running for me.
The reason I picked the Switch is just the ability to take it off the dock and play wherever you want and then dock it is just so stupid, insane, and so
convenience-wise.
Convenience, it's stupid. The convenience, it's 15 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like, I can take the thing off the dang charger and go
it
play it
lasts
on
a
like
long time off the charger too.
And go play it on a dang airplane or like on a train, or they show it in a commercial all the time, and I'm just like, I want to go play it wherever the dang well I please. And it has the graphical power and capability to do that. Like, you could pick like a DS or something, but like it doesn't have like true like
if you pick the DS,
Bros.
it would be for the games.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna pick the DS, I'm picking it for Pokemon. I mean, the other ones that I maybe would pick the GameCube. That would be another one I'd pick. The N64 would be a good one to pick. There's but I think I have to go with the Switch.
See, I don't know.
I think I have to go with the Switch. What about you? Do you have an answer?
So here's what's going on in my mind. Nostalgia-wise, I want to say the N64 or the GameCube.
I would agree with that.
Because those are the systems that I have the most fond memories with, of being with other people and playing my own games and just enjoying them because childhood.
Yeah.
The one with the most games that are like up there and my favorite is probably the PlayStation 2. Because you got Persona 4, you got Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, you got Final Fantasy 10, and those are all like in my top 10. Then you do have the Switch. I'm going to tell you my answer is not the Wii U.
That's not my answer either.
I don't know. This is hard. I'm going to say the PlayStation 2.
Okay.
Just because of the games.
Okay. That's a good answer.
But I mean, I also just don't want to say the Switch because you also said the Switch, but the Switch is definitely up there and maybe probably is my favorite as well.
Yeah, including the fact they're porting, like they just ported Final Fantasy X over there.
Yeah,
and like
it depends on what you value.
Yeah,
nostalgia,
it really does.
Games, convenience.
I mean, and
experience.
And a lot of the newer consoles are getting the things you consider nostalgia.
Yeah,
but like it's different than like it's different playing it emulated than like actually having the hardware. There's a difference.
Yeah,
there's a difference about it.
And I really only said PS2 because if I have to sit here and actually think about it, we would be here for like 2 hours. So
yeah, writing a pros and cons list.
Any of those things that I listed could be my actual favorite.
All right. Another question from Morgan.
No way.
No, really. How does playing video games play into your personal relationships with others?
Oh,
I can answer this. I think it just gives you something to talk about. Like,
gives you something to bond over.
Yeah, like with my friends, I'm able to like talk about, hey, like, did you guys do this in this game? Or like, oh, like it just helps you to like have a starting place. Like even with like meeting new people, like in my adult life, like I've been able to have like, if I know they're like interested in video games and stuff, they're like, it's a place to start, and you can kind of be like, hey,
you can
like,
often build off that.
Yeah, and like, hey, you want to come like hang out and play some games, or like, and you can be like, it's super good to like do it like when you're just like hanging out with people too, like especially like when you're sitting in the same room. Like I love online gaming too. I've definitely gotten a lot more into that into my adult life, especially with friends that live far away.
Yeah.
But like if you can sit in the same room and do it, that's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Like that's the way to do it for sure.
I mean, it's like with any hobby. Like if you like things that other people like, you're more likely to get along and hang out more often and do stuff together than with people that you don't have any shared interests with. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. All right, the next question.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Because read the question one more time.
Okay, it says, how does playing video games play into your personal relationships with others?
Okay.
So like,
I thought maybe she was going like, how does it affect? Like, do you put video games before your other
I
people?
don't.
Like, I didn't know, but I don't think that's what she was going for.
I think she's going for it. Like,
maybe it was. If it was, correct us in the comments again and we'll respond.
Yep, and we'll respond in the comments.
And if Morgan doesn't listen to this,
she's in trouble.
I'm
going to tag her in the Facebook post.
Because this is literally almost all her.
This is the Morgan Q&A section.
Yeah.
Okay. Her next question is, what's the first game you ever played? And then she has a secondary question that's the first game you ever bought yourself.
Oh, God.
I think the first game I played was Pokemon Blue on your Game Boy. I think that's probably my answer. That's the one I remember.
Well, mine is either Pokemon Blue or Mario Kart 64.
Yeah, that's probably one of mine.
I don't remember which came
first. Maybe we played something over at Madison's.
See, that's also possible.
Because on the NES or on
like the first we owned or I owned was one of those two. Was Pokemon Blue or Mario Kart 64. I don't remember which one it was.
Yeah,
because I'm sure we played a game somewhere. I'm
sure we did too. I just can't remember it for the life of me.
But the first one I owned, it was either
ever bought yourself.
Oh,
like you went out. I'm interpreting this.
I don't know.
And you went out and purchased it with your own blood, sweat, and tears money. Because oh gosh, That is.
I have no idea.
I have no freaking clue either. Between the two of us, we probably own over 300 games.
Maybe like a GameCube game potentially.
No, I think this counts. I'm gonna tell a story, and I want to know if it counts.
Okay.
So, when Melee came out, do you remember this? Mm-hmm. Okay, so when Melee came out, we wanted Melee really, really bad because we got a GameCube for Christmas.
Yeah.
And basically, our mom's agreement was if we cleaned the whole house, we went and got Melee.
That wasn't buying it ourselves, though.
I can sit because we exchanged. You
remember the weirdest things too. I would never remember.
I just remember that. Like, And I remember we got Mario Party 4 for Valentine's Day.
I do remember that.
But that's completely unrelated. Why did we get something for Valentine's Day?
know.
I don't know. Like, who does that?
We also
Thanks,
got
Mom.
an Xbox for
Random.
Easter, was it?
I think it was.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
our dad dropped off an Xbox at our elementary school.
Yeah,
and
that
we were
was
just rolling out with an Xbox on our school
Fun
bus.
times.
They called us down to the office, and they're like, "Yeah, we have this thing here," and I'm like, "Okay, sweet."
Well, I know I got it, and I was just walking out of school with an Xbox randomly, and I'm like, okay,
I was like, "What the?"
okay, awesome. That was, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't remember for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know for sure either. But yeah. We can move on unless you have something you'd like to say about that question.
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe a GameCube game.
We're going to jump to another question from Morgan Barrett. Shocker. Have you developed certain skills from playing games? If so, what skills and from what games?
Oh.
I think I've developed some problem-solving skills.
Yeah,
maybe.
I was thinking that
like,
too.
The ability to like kind of think outside the box.
Puzzle solving.
Yeah, like
Nancy Drew looking at you.
I was actually gonna say maybe some like temples from The Legend of Zelda, like trying everything.
Oh, yeah.
When I was a kid, that is the direction I was gonna point.
Yeah.
Or like maybe some dexterity, better like hand control.
I could say maybe like Phoenix Wright.
If hand cramping counts as a skill.
I mean, obviously they are like playing video games increases motor skills, blah, 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 reflexes. I don't know if that's actually true.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have better reflexes or motor skills than the average person.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike I'm apparently more intelligent than the average person. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. That would be my answer.
I mean, I wouldn't say I learned like reading or anything, but
I think I've learned to read better.
no, I don't think so.
That's true.
But I mean, you do see like words that you never would have learned if you didn't
For sure.
play a game.
I think there's some value to that.
So maybe like some reading comprehension there.
Yeah.
Some problem
I think
solving.
there's skills to be picked up and
for
learned.
sure. For sure.
All right, so this next question by Morgan Barrett, I'm gonna touch on just a tad. I basically want you to give a one-word answer.
Oh no, I'm never good at these.
Because I'm gonna. It's part of a later spoiler alert. It's part of a later game rants that I'm gonna do with a little bit more of a special guest. Not saying you're not qualified, but somebody maybe just a tad bit more qualified than you.
Okay.
I'll explain after the podcast.
Okay.
So, violent video games, yes or no?
Oh. No. I mean, see, I can't just say I want to explain.
It's one or the other.
I would say no.
I'd say yes.
Okay. I mean, I'd like to explain myself, but I guess I can't.
Nope,
so
you can't. If you want to explain yourself in the comments section, you can.
Oh, fine.
All right.
That requires work, but okay.
Another one-word answer from Morgan. Video games or board games?
Ooh. I would say video games. I do love board games. But with video games, you get more of a story, and I like stories and characters. And while board games are good with like friends and family, you can do a whole bunch of other things with friends and family. You can play video games with friends and family. And you can also have your single player experiences and fun narrative experiences that you don't get with board games.
Yeah, I think I'd pick video games as well.
I love board games.
I love board games too. I mean, we literally have a shelf that I'm looking at in our dining room. And like I love board games. Like some of them are just as good, if not better. But I mean, I have to pick video games. Like,
yeah,
I have to.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, most anticipated game of 2019, and why?
Can it be something that's already come out?
Sure.
Well, now I have to think if they're actually, because it would have been Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
And now that's kind of passed.
Yeah, that's a little past. This is a question I would do at like literally the first day of the year.
Yeah.
Maybe something I could do.
I mean, so yeah, definitely it would have been Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Is there any other game this year that I'm really, really like looking forward to and I can't wait to play?
Because see, that's what I was thinking. And my answer for right now would probably be Mario Maker.
Okay,
I think that'll be pretty fun.
Decent.
But I mean,
I think it'll be a lot like Mario Maker 1 with a little bit extra in there.
Yeah, and I think until we get to E3, which will be in
exactly.
which will be in a couple weeks.
Although we don't even know because there's a lot of companies that aren't going this year.
Yeah, like,
but we don't know if they're going to have like actual things around that time or
my guess would be probably.
I would assume. I mean, we know Nintendo probably will.
Yeah.
But Sony, I don't know.
Nintendo hasn't gone for years, though.
Well, yeah, so that's why I'm not worried about Nintendo. Nintendo will probably have stuff, but Sony has never had like a Sony Direct.
Yeah, they're taking a
So
page
who
out of the
knows?
Nintendo.
I read today that Square Enix is taking Sony's spot, which I like, but I'm like, how much does Square Enix really have?
Are they going to have the Square Box?
I don't think they're going to have a console.
The Square Station?
I don't see that happening.
The Squitch?
I'm trying to look up really quick games coming out in 2019 and see if there's any that I'm really excited for. Keep talking while I'm looking.
Okay.
I mean, you can move on to the next question.
Yeah.
If I find something, I'll say something.
Favorite classic arcade game? I'll go ahead and answer.
Okay.
Mine would be Dig Dug.
Oh.
I really like Dig Dug.
Yeah.
We had a Namco Coliseum 64, I think that's what it's called.
Yep. I don't think it was I think it was Namco Museum.
Sure, let's go with that. That title sounds more familiar.
Yeah, I think it's Namco Museum.
Yeah, we played Dig Dug a lot, so that'd probably be my answer, Dig Dug.
Okay.
Because like anytime I see it at like a barcade, I play it. For sure. If you don't know what a barcade is, it's a bar and arcade.
No.
Well, you never know.
No way.
I just like to explain to make sure. What about you?
I would say I haven't played it much, and I'm not even sure what it's called. But
that's a good start.
Yeah, it's a call. I just have a lot of fond memories of it. It's like a racing
pole position
one. I don't know if it's pole position though. I know I've mentioned that recently. I'm not sure if it's pole position, but maybe it is. I just remember like this like desert level at the very beginning, and it had this really cool like 80s sounding
Does it
music.
have a red car?
Maybe.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I remember playing it like we would go to like
the Lake of the Ozarks.
Yeah, and it would be in that arcade building.
Yep, I know exactly what
I don't think it's
about.
pole position though.
It's not pole position.
Yeah. But I don't know what that was called
red
either.
Car arcade game.
This is really sad.
Yeah, we know what we're talking about. Promise me. Red Car arcade.
I'm looking through this really long list and I'm not seeing really anything that I'm super excited for.
Is it called Outrun?
That sounds maybe familiar, possibly.
Outrun? Look up Outrun and tell me what you think.
Outrun, okay.
Yeah.
That'll be my next thing. My answer is just going to be, for the last question, it's just going to be Kingdom Hearts because I'm just not seeing a whole lot. So you'd better step it up, game companies, because I'm not impressed right now.
I think it's Outrun.
Okay, I will definitely Google that because...
I think it's... Yeah, I am 95% sure it's Outrun.
Because I would say that might be my favorite.
The Outrun machine that we...
Ooh, I think it is too. Hold on.
I think it's Outrun.
Oh, yeah, wait.
If you look at the title screen for it...
Yep,
it's Outrun.
That's it.
Yep.
Oh, I loved that game.
The machine that we dealt with, though, was particularly janky, might I add.
Was it?
Oh, I remember. Like, if you look...
I just have really fond memories of that game.
If you look at pictures of some of the machines, like on Google... go ahead and Google Outrun for yourself, like Outrun machines. Some of them look really nice. The one we dealt with was crap.
It was a fun game, though. I knew it wasn't pole position. I'm like, there's no way.
Okay.
Okay, Outrun.
All right. There it is.
I remember it having really fun music.
Oh, it does. I think it has a really good soundtrack, from what I remember of it, at least. Okay. Not going to answer that question because that's going to be Game Rants.
Wow.
So I already can... there's one question on here that's already a Game Rants, so shout out to you, Morgan. You were in my head already. All right.
You mean already a one for the future?
Yes, one for the future. I haven't recorded it yet, but it's an idea.
Do we get a preview?
No.
Oh,
That's gonna be a little more closed doors on that one.
Fine.
How do you?
I want to know after.
You will.
Okay.
How do you feel about Mario Brothers, and which one is your favorite and why? I think she was going for the more specific games, so that's how I'm gonna.
Or is she going? Do you like Mario or Luigi better?
What about Waluigi? Does that count?
No.
I think I'm just gonna go for the games. Any of the 2D? Should I do 2D?
So like any of the main series?
Let's do
Mario?
main series and include 3D, or do you want to do main series and not include 3D?
I mean, you could do both and overall.
Okay. My answer to that would be if I'm not including 3D World, if I am including 3D Odyssey, and overall.
Oh, you mean okay, Super Mario World, and then Odyssey,
and then overall I'd pick Odyssey.
Ooh.
So that'd probably be my answer.
Of the older games, I think I might have to go with 3.
Okay. I haven't played 3 actually.
World is good.
You've played World, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, they're both those are both pretty close. I would maybe slightly say 3. I mean, in 3D, you kind of have to go Odyssey as well.
Okay. And what do you think for overall?
This was not a good one to have me on because I am just too overthinky and I'm gonna just sit here forever or I'm just gonna have to give y'all crap answers that I just come up with on the fly. But maybe that's a better like instinct sort of thing. I don't know. This is me overthinking.
There you go.
Odyssey.
Yeah.
Yes, see.
Yep. All right. Favorite.
Sunshine is underrated though.
Oh, I agree. I agree with that. It's buggy, but it's Sunshine. It's got some.
The only thing I could think of that was really buggy was that pachinko machine.
The pachinko machine, though.
That's it.
All right. Next up, we've got favorite Wii Sport.
What?
Favorite Wii Sport.
Okay.
I'm gonna include Wii Sport Resort.
I was gonna
in here
say,
too.
are we including Wii Sports Resort?
Yeah, and in that case, I'm gonna pick basketball
Oh.
because basketball is really fun.
I don't remember a ton of Wii Sports Resort.
There's like disc golf. There's the weird Segway one. There's like
I like Woohoo Island.
yeah.
I don't know why I loved it so much, but like we had Wii Fit, and I loved like running.
All right, let's do this like we did
Island.
let's do this like we did the Mario question. Let's do favorite Wii Sport on the original disc.
Okay.
So the 5, and then Resort, and that's it. Because who cares about overall?
Yeah.
So my favorite Wii Sport would probably be bowling. I mean,
Really, bowling over baseball.
Oh no! Wait, I forgot about baseball.
I was for sure you were gonna say
Nope,
baseball.
I'm picking baseball.
Okay.
I changed. No, that's the easiest decision I made.
Yeah.
I was thinking about picking boxing, but I thought that would be a little. I thought that would be a little stupid.
Well, we didn't play it a ton.
I know. I'm picking baseball.
You would probably just say it now because of Hajime no Ippo.
Yep, that's what it's called. It's actually just called the fighting in English, but I just call it Hajime no Ippo. But baseball, basketball, done. There. Easy
Okay.
answer.
Baseball is fun in the original Wii Sports. Bowling is also. I'm gonna say bowling because we played Wii Bowling at work. We have a customer service week. We played that my first year and I won out of the whole department. And I got money for it. So
I don't remember that. I was super jealous of that. I was like, you got to play Wii Bowling.
that was back when my work was fun. Oops, hot take.
Ooh, fired.
Fired
fired.
probably. Hopefully nobody from work listens to this. Oh wait, maybe somebody will. Oh. Oops.
Shout out if you're at Dice listening right now.
No
Thanks
comment.
for the views.
Thanks for telling everybody where I work. Jeez, now they're all gonna stalk me.
I'll censor that.
Oh, I don't care. People, you can come literally and just murder me. Anyway.
All right.
How do we get from Wii Sports to murder?
That's how the podcast works.
Yeah. Bowling, and then Wii Sports Resort. I don't remember a ton of games. Wasn't there like sword fighting or something?
Oh, swordplay, yeah.
Jousting.
Yeah, swordplay.
That's the one that sticks out in my mind.
Okay, cool.
But then I also like Wii Fit running. That's not a sport, but I just like Wii Fit free run around Woohoo Island.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna ask because I think we're about done. Yeah, there's like 4 or 5 more questions left.
Dang, really?
Okay, so I'm gonna ask Brett's question first. So
Whoa.
This is a non-Morgan question. I know.
This is supposed to be good, apparently.
I know. If you could play one game, video, card, tabletop for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
No, don't make me do this.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even know what I would pick. Because there's a couple... Because I could put Magic the Gathering in there pretty easily and be pretty satisfied for a long time.
Oh,
or I could put any Pokemon game in there and be pretty satisfied for a long time.
I don't know.
I think tabletop I'm going to strike from that list pretty quick. I think I'd pick Pokemon.
I mean, you want something with a lot of replay value.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, if it's the only thing I'm going to be able to play, I'm going to pick Pokemon. But
it'd have to be the same Pokemon game.
No, that would get so
over
bad.
and over and over again.
I might even pick Smash.
Yeah.
I might pick Smash.
This is bad. I have commitment issues, and you're asking me to commit to one video game for the rest of my life. I don't know if I can do that. Do I just pick my favorite? Do I pick one that I won't get bored of?
I don't know.
And is new all the time?
Well,
you get bored of whatever.
Possibly, yeah.
I think if it's the only thing you're playing, you're going to get bored of it eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
Maybe.
Possibly. What?
I just thought of like Survivor, the original video game that was so horrible but so amazing. But I'm not picking that.
You could pick Survivor Ultimate.
That's still like no. That game is so like broken. You like it? No. No. If I could make my own Survivor game, like video game, and it was good, I would pick that. But that doesn't exist. I don't know if I have an answer.
If you don't have an answer, that's
it's
okay.
gonna be like. I don't know. This is too difficult for me. This is too much pressure and too much stress. I might just go with my favorite. Say like either Kingdom Hearts 2 or Persona 4 Golden.
Funny you say that, because that ties into Morgan's next question. What's your favorite video game of all time?
Oh, yay. Well, that one's easy. I mean, it's not easy because it's one of those two.
Okay, but
I wanted to say Kingdom Hearts 3, but it was not. It was just not.
I know.
I'm so sad, but it was just not.
It
was good, but it wasn't.
Just not.
It wasn't.
I agree. It's just not.
There's a little post, my first appearance on the podcast, the Kingdom Hearts 3 thing. It wasn't my favorite game of all time, you guys. I know it's disappointing, but it wasn't.
I guess I can answer first. Mine would probably be Pokemon Heart Gold. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm going to go with.
I feel like that's been your answer for a while.
Yeah.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I think that's my answer. Yeah.
Again, I like story, and that's why it comes down to Kingdom Hearts 2 or Persona 4 Golden.
And those are two games I really like as well, but I think Pokemon, just the creativity and like the replayability with like you can get different Pokemon and different move sets, and just like doing that, it's like you can kind of make your own story.
That makes
I kind of
sense.
like that aspect of
sense.
it. That's why I like it.
Doing Nuzlocke, you can kind of make your own story.
Yeah, that's what I've really that's what I've really liked to do as of late. And like even like exploring the world of fan made games has been super fun. 'Cause
Uranium looked pretty fun.
there are some fun ones out there, and they are outstanding. I was just looking last night. This is completely unrelated. It might come to the channel on Sunday. It's called Pokemon Castaway.
Oh, I saw that. I saw a video of that too. Like just the first part.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at it.
It looked
and it
kinda
looked cool.
yeah.
So like, how do people do this? It looks
Yeah.
like it uses the same engine as Uranium.
Yeah.
But
It's kind of like Lost.
yeah, beside the point.
Pokemon Lost.
Yeah, completely off topic. That might be coming to the channel on Sunday.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, or some Sunday in the future. I don't know. Going to an arcade versus playing video games at home.
Oh, we're just skipping. I didn't get to give my official answer.
Oh, what's your official
Although
answer?
it would have taken another
My
2.
apologies. Official
I mean,
answer.
I think I would lean slightly towards Persona 4 Golden.
Okay.
And why Persona 4 Golden and not Persona 5, you ask? Oh, that would take me much, much too long to explain.
Really? It would?
Yeah.
Oh, gee. I wonder if that is going to be something we talk about in the future.
Maybe.
Oh, no. I
Maybe
wonder.
not.
Maybe you should stay the tune. Anyways, going to an arcade or playing video games at home?
I mean, I was going to say I barely ever played at an arcade.
All right, next. Here's how Morgan phrased
I'd like
this.
to go to Japan and play in an arcade.
That
That'd
would be
fun.
Here's how Morgan phrased. I'm going to phrase this question how Morgan should have phrased this question. And then I'll tell you how Morgan phrased it.
Okay.
Games with motion controls or games without motion controls? Here's how Morgan wrote it. Games that require you to move around or those that do not.
What? Games that require you to move around. Oh, like be physically.
That's what I was.
okay.
Motion controls. What are your opinions on motion controls? Quick paragraph opinion.
I mean, it's a gimmick.
Gimmick. I think that's the word I like.
Yeah.
Gimmick.
I mean, sometimes it's really well. Sometimes it's done really well. Like, I think Skyward Sword, it wasn't that
Hot
bad.
take. That's a hot take.
I don't think it was that bad in
I
Skyward
don't think it is
Sword.
either, to be completely honest.
I
think it's
enjoyed
fine.
it, actually.
And honestly, a lot of the motion in like the original Wii Sports isn't that bad.
Yeah.
I honestly don't mind it.
But then sometimes it's really bad.
and sometimes it's really bad.
Yeah.
It really depends. Like, my thing is, can it be remapped to a button? Yes, then it's not needed.
Yeah.
That's literally my take. Can it be remapped to a button? Yes.
I don't
You
have
don't need
super strong opinions on it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
but
fine. I mean,
it's not needed.
It'll die down.
Yeah.
All right. Morgan's next question is mindless games or strategy games?
Ooh.
I don't know about you, but I love me some strategy.
Yeah.
I love me some.
I do too.
I love me some hopping over the wall and figuring out how to beat this boss or how to slay my opponent. Because I think everything takes a little bit of strategy.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I
I
don't
don't
think
know
there's
if
such a thing as truly
a mindless
mindless
game.
unless it's that. Shout out to Alex Jurgens if you're listening. He has this stupid game on his phone where he literally grinds up these stupid little blocks and he literally sits there and leaves it running while we're doing something else. I'm like, this is stupid.
Yeah.
What's the point of that?
Because like you could like I don't think mindless. I play like a truly mindless game. There might be like more relaxing ones.
Yeah. Like Harvest Moon
Harvest
or something.
Moon, Stardew Valley, Animal Crossing.
Yeah, Animal Crossing. I mean, stuff
But
like
those,
that.
like even like
or like The Sims or something like that.
Stardew Valley is definitely not mindless.
I don't think all of those are mindless per se,
No.
or like maybe Roller Coaster Tycoon or
Those are not mindless either.
yeah. I think maybe like
So yeah, strategy.
less strategic. Sure.
Yeah.
Favorite card game and why? And then she has in parentheses strictly standard deck of cards. So
like
52
King-
card deck,
okay.
King, Queen, Jack. The one I was gonna pick earlier. when I was thinking about this, because I saw this. This was one of the questions that stood out, and I was like, "What the heck?" Texas Hold'em. I mean, I like Texas Hold'em.
Ooh, spoons.
Spoons is fun.
I like spoons.
Shoot, what was the other one that I was gonna? Egyptian rat screw.
Ooh, that one's fun too.
I suck at it, but it's fun.
Yeah.
Stupid war.
No.
I hate war.
No.
Yeah.
That's pure luck.
Yeah, those would probably be the ones I'd pick. Go to Mario Kart character.
Mario.
Yoshi.
I mean, I recently developed a love for Shy Guy.
I'll play like Link or something if we're talking the new
Link,
one.
yeah.
Or like I'll go play Morton for kicks and giggles.
Yeah, sometimes I'll randomly
Or like
play
if
Toad.
I'm whooping Jake, Ashley, and Justine in Mario Kart, shout out to the 3 of you losers. Challenge me anytime.
Oh my god.
Yeah, if I'm whipping them, I mean, I'll just play with anybody and just destroy them, and it'll be a fun game. I mean,
Humble as always.
humble as always. Hashtag humble brag. Anyways, the last question I have for you guys today.
Oh, last question already.
I know. And it's a really great question submitted by Eric Rasmussen.
Oh no.
Why is
We know
Eric
this is a
Rasmussen
dud.
better than you at Magic Arena?
Is that really his question?
That is really the question.
Not surprised at all.
And Eric, I'd like to answer that question with another question. Number one, Eric, how much money have you spent on Magic the Gathering Arena? And if it's a pathetic number, please leave it in the comments section below, and I will shame you to the public. And number two, come on the channel. I'll challenge you right now. Let's go. Right meow. I will challenge you, and it'll be up.
Wow.
Best out of 3. I'll play you with my Boros deck that you make fun of all the time.
Wow.
I'll do it. Bring it on, Eric. Bring
I'd
it
like
on.
to ask a question to Eric in return.
Sure, go ahead.
Can he say a single sentence without a tinge of sarcasm in it?
Ooh.
And this is coming from somebody who also uses a lot of sarcasm.
Oh.
But
Roast him. Let's do the I have a new challenge video for the internet. It's called the Is Your Friend Eric Too Sarcastic for His Own Good challenge. If he says anything sarcastic, this is Eric's challenge during the Magic the Gathering video that I'm going to record with him in the future. If he says anything sarcastic, he automatically has to like take a shot of like lemon juice or something.
Ew.
Every time. I'll just have it set on him. But anyways, that'll be it for our questions today.
Thank you, Morgan.
Thank you, Morgan, for giving us a bunch of
Brett.
questions.
A little bit.
So the comment question of the day isn't really a comment question. It's just going to be leave more questions that you want me to answer in the future. Doing something like this was super fun.
Yeah.
I actually had a good time with it. So I want to do more stuff like
More
this.
questions, the better.
Yeah, more questions the better.
As long as they aren't crap.
Maybe I can... Yeah, try not to leave crap questions. I'm looking at you, Eric.
Cough.
Cough.
Or
Bad example of a
do
question.
you like video games?
That was a crap question.
Well,
It
that's
was funny because
yeah.
she wrote other better questions,
Yeah.
and Eric just wrote blah, 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 because my name's Eric. Duh, Eric.
Always the prankster.
Always the little prankster.
joker.
Oh, Eric, you're such a funny guy. All right. Anyways, now that I've ranted about Eric, we're gonna go to my new little love child segment that you actually haven't got to participate in yet.
No, that's right.
Yeah, I've only done this once, I think. No, I've
you've
done it
done
twice.
twice,
I've done it
yeah.
twice. My apologies. The Toon testimonial.
Ooh, I didn't actually think about this before. I mean,
Yeah.
I should know.
I mean, I can go first. I
Sure.
basically think about it all the time.
It's what you've been listening to recently,
Ooh,
right?
yeah. Explain my own segment. Good job.
Well, I mean, just in case this is somebody's first episode.
Yeah, I mean, it could be somebody that doesn't know like what a barcade is or anything else that I've explained. You're like, you'd be surprised.
Okay.
Because once again, you are smarter than the average
Oh my
person.
gosh. Just keep going back to that.
All right. Well, I've been listening. I started a new anime called Slam Dunk. It's a basketball anime, so I've been listening.
You and your sports anime.
I know. That's what Connor said to me yesterday when I was hanging out with him. He was all like, "You're watching too much sports anime," and I'm like, "I know, it's bad." But yeah, the opening to that's really good, so I've been listening to that. I found this new like 18-year-old like R&B rap artist that I like.
Huh.
His name is AK. I don't know why it's AK,
AK.
but he's actually pretty good. Yeah, he. I just found him. I was looking for new stuff on the internet, and I found him. I've been listening to some "Get Introverted," written by Ryan Higa. So it's a joke song,
and no one was surprised.
Yep, pretty much. And yeah, that's pretty much what I've been listening to as of late. So yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
Well, my second favorite show of all time, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, just ended.
No.
And so I've been listening to a lot of that.
Sorry, just had to cough.
Wow, that was rude and disrespectful.
I'm my podcast.
Yeah, you had me. And
Go ahead.
This happened to be what I'm listening to right now. What else have I been listening to? Marina, formerly Marina and the Diamonds, has a new album, or technically two parts of the same album. And the first part is out, and the second part comes out at the end of this month.
So is it an EP? Or is it just
No, it's like a full album, but it's like split into two parts. And the first part came out like two weeks ago.
That's really unique.
Yeah, and the second part is coming out at the end of the month, and it's called Love and Fear. And Love is the first part, and that came out, and then Fear comes out the 20s.
That's an interesting marketing thing, I guess.
But it's got a couple good songs on it.
Cool.
That I really like.
Cool. All right. Yeah. Anything else, or you satisfied with your musical choices?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any social media content you want to plug? Anything you do?
If you like Survivor, all I tweet about is Survivor, and I don't think anybody really needs to follow me for that.
All right.
No, I don't really post a whole ton.
All right.
I just follow people and creep on them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll plug all of my content as per usual.
Okay,
Makes sense. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's the big red button. Or actually, you can even hit the watermark on screen. Have you noticed the watermark?
No.
There's a watermark on
in the
screen.
bottom
right corner.
Yep.
You can hit it and you can subscribe.
Noticed that.
Also, if you hit that thumbs up button, and you could smash that like button, as direct quote from Eric Rasmussen. Also, if you're feeling frisky, you can share this video with your cat dog friend Morgan Barrett, whatever you feel like sharing this with.
Everyone share this to Morgan.
Everyone share this with Morgan. I'll leave her Twitter in the description below.
Please stalk her.
Please berate her. She's very into beauty products. And the length of eyelashes I hear from her Instagram. I'm sure she would love to add you to her team.
Okay.
Anyways, follow me on Twitter, JUSTINTHElight. Follow me on Instagram, JUSTINTHElight. Facebook page, Justin Ewing Media, blah, 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 all that other fun stuff. And yeah, as always, I'll catch you guys in the next episode, and I hope you have a good one.
Bye. Why?
I don't know. It's the first thing that popped into my head.
Okay.